A wildfire is defined as a large destructive fire that spreads quickly through woodlands and brush. California is no stranger to wildfires, but the fire of 2018 is the state's deadliest and most destructive fire to date. This fire was named the Camp Fire due to its geographical location of the original sparks starting up on Camp Creek Road. This fire ended up covering 240,000 square acres and destroyed 18,000 structures. And to provide a better idea of the quick pace spreading of this fire, I am going to walk through the first couple hours of the fire's rage. So the fire started on Thursday, November 8th, 2018 in Northern California's Butte County. And a Pacific Gas and Electric employee reported a small fire in a remote area of Polga, California at 5:30 in the morning. Polga is a very remote area and it does not have a lot of residents or civilians that live in the area. It's mostly the electrical employees that are out there. But by 7:16 a.m., the fire had spread westward towards Concal, California, where flames could be seen from the valley that was nearby. And Concal does have residents in it, so this was a pretty fast-paced spreading fire, but Concal seemed reasonable for it to spread there, just given where its original spark location was. But by 7:30 a.m., calls were being reported for homes being caught on fire in the Concal area. And at 7:45, new fires called spot fires had sparked up near Paradise, California. And this is when 40,000 people were evacuated from Paradise, California. And this caused major traffic jams and a lot of standstills on the main exit roads from this town. By 9 a.m., the entire town of Paradise was covered in thick black smoke that even at 9 in the morning, children who were being evacuated from school were asking their teachers if it was nighttime. At 10:42 a.m., the residents of Paradise who were evacuating in their cars were told to abandon their vehicles and proceed to evacuation on foot. Then they were called back and told to go to a nearby concrete parking lot, as they had been told that they were completely surrounded by flames and there was no exit route available to them. And so their best chance of survival was to lay down on this concrete slab that had just been freshly poured and cover themselves in wet blankets as the fire blew around them. So 150 residents laid down on this parking lot and covered themselves with wet blankets, where they laid for hours as the fire blew past. And this fire lasted for more than 2 weeks. Once the fire had completely been contained, an investigation had to begin to learn what started the fire. It was a super windy day, so the spreading of the fire was just so intense. According to the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, the sparks started due to the use of faulty electrical equipment that was owned by Pacific Gas and Electric. And the same California department also noted that a dozen fires that were set in 2017 were started due to downed power lines that were also owned by Pacific Gas and Electric. In September of 2022, Pacific Gas and Electric agreed to reach a $117 million settlement for their connection to the 2017 fires and the 2018 Camp Fires. The Camp Fire of 2018 caused 85 fatalities and injured 17 others, and that included 5 firemen. The towns of Paradise and Concow each lost 95% of their structures, and this caused 35,000 people from each of those towns to be displaced all across Northern California, where most of them are residing in Chico, California right now, and there's not enough housing for all of them. So a lot of them have ended up in shelters. A lot of these people lost their homes and their jobs in a single day. Today, only 1,400 homes have been rebuilt in Paradise, and 10,000 residents now call Paradise home once again.